Welcome to 6ABC's coverage of the 2014 Philadelphia Pulaski Day Parade. Live from Center City, here are your parade hosts, Alicia Vitarelli and Michael Blehash.
It is a gorgeous day for a march. The sun is out, bright and shiny. It is the 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade, and once again, I'm so proud to be a part of it. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Michael Blehash, and this is fabulous.
Alicia, it's always a pleasure to be here. I want you to know that she is even more lovely in person than she is on TV.
Michael, you're so sweet. This event is so wonderful. It's such a day for families, generations of people with Polish roots here in the city of Philadelphia to come and celebrate. You know, I love to see all of the children all dressed up, singing, dancing. It's my 4th year, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
And what I'm going to ask everyone to do is kindly go to your phone, invite family members and friends to tune in right now, and if you have someone that's on an iPhone, let them press on the 6ABC app, and they'll be able to watch the parade.
Absolutely. On our Watch app, you can watch this parade streaming live. We'll be with you here until 2 o'clock right here on 6ABC. And, you know, we were talking about this before. This parade is 81 years strong. What a remarkable event. And you're such a critical part of putting it together.
You know, I have to tell you that in that 81 years, I don't think they have many years of bad weather.
Yes. Well, we arranged that at 6ABC in the AccuWeather department for you.
And that's all the good people in the AccuWeather, and everybody else takes care of us. Well, they shoo the bad weather away. In fact, this morning when they were talking, I thought there were going to be, you know, more winds and really cool. It's gorgeous.
It's absolutely perfect, and we have the parade all ready to make its way down the parkway. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with all the sights and sounds of this 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade. Welcome back, everyone, to the 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade. It is absolutely perfect out here on Logan Circle. If you're not out here joining us or planning to come out, we're happy that you're watching from home, and we're going to kick off this parade, which of course represents, as you see there, generations
love this kind of
families.
stuff.
It's so beautiful. And we start, as we always do, with the Philadelphia Police Color Guard.
And our parade is honoring 2 very special people. This year, we're honoring General Kazimierz Pulaski, who was the father of the American cavalry, as well as St. John Paul II, a great son of Poland, and also known as St. John Paul the Great.
Yes, and of course, just earning that sainthood status.
Yes, just a few months ago, and of course, hopefully he will be a treasured memory in our time and many years to come.
And that, of course, right there on the horse.
There he is.
You know, he always manages to make a point to be a part of this parade.
And, you know, I see that he gets off the horse and then decides to walk with some of the groups as well. So very happy to welcome General Kazimierz Pulaski.
That is so wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the Grand Marshal this year, Michael.
Well, Raymond Wyszynski is very interesting type of a gentleman. He's worked in the community for many years. His family was in the kielbasa business, Wyszynski's Kielbasa. He is now working with a ice company. He's always involved, but he was always there for the Polish-American community. And you see the Pulaski Observance banner flying in the breeze, sponsored by the Polish-American Congress, Eastern Pennsylvania District, which, by the way, is followed by General Pulaski. And next to General Pulaski is our Grand Marshal, Raymond Wyszynski, the man, the myth, the legend. And he is a very special type of a person to the Polish-American community. I want to thank his family and all of his friends for their participation. We had a beautiful dinner dance yesterday at the Polanka Ballroom in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. And this here is the Polish-American Congress. I see Alan Butkowitz is there. And I also see Councilman Greenlee, and also we have Jonathan Seidel, Senator Christine Tartaglione, Dennis Ostopovich, Martin Bednarek, Richard Krzyżanowski, Esquire, Congressman Bob Brady. I also see that we have the Consul of Poland, Mariusz Staszek, and he is coming to us from New York to visit us for our Pulaski Day Parade, along with Senator Robert Tomlinson and also Councilman Bobby Heeman, and also Councilman Mark Skula.
So the Grand Marshal will take a seat here at the grandstand and just watch this beautiful parade pass him by. What an honor.
What a great day it's for this type of an event. And I see here next in the line of march is the Jagiellonian Law Society, and they are being followed by the Frankfurt High School ROTC. And our military marshal this year is Commander Marian Schumal, who is the commander of the Polish Army Veterans Post of Philadelphia, Bucks County, and surrounding areas.
And he served in the Polish military.
Yes, and our parade coordinator is Teresa Romanowski. She's the vice president of the Polish American Congress. And our military coordinator is Colonel Joseph Jaworowski, and they are followed by many dignitaries, many of which I mentioned. I want to acknowledge the boys and girls from St. Laurentius School who have participated in the Pulaski Day Parade. Their school has for the past 81 years. It's
Beautiful.
Been a tribute. I also want to mention in the line of march is State Representative Jean DiGirolamo, State Representative John Taylor, and Representative Mark Cohen, as well as Representative Catherine Watson.
So the students we're looking at right now are from Frankfurt High School's junior ROTC. This is their 20th year participating in this parade, and they do so in many parades and festivals all throughout the year.
And they are just, it's important to have these groups come out. As I go as the head of the Ethnic Americans United, I have the great honor of going to all the ethnic parades and seeing these young people out there representing our armed services means an awful lot.
It's so important, and I think it's so important that we celebrate all cultures here in this rich and diverse city of Philadelphia.
Now, talking about scouting, scouting has been a very big thing. Polish scouting in America is all over.
Yes.
In Polish communities, we have about 22 million Polish Americans that share full or partial heritage, and the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts
Don't they
from
look
the Port
sharp?
Richmond area are going to sing our Polish and American national anthems, beginning with the Polish national anthem, because whenever you have an event like this, you're supposed to play the honors of the country being represented.
Beautiful. And here they go.
Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Under the bluest skies here in Logan Circle, singing both the Polish and American national anthems. What a treat.
Poland will never die as long as we live to love her. I want to thank their scout leader, Kasia Przybyczyn. Now, she's the scout leader. I call her the general because she really keeps the kids in line. And always a beautiful performance from this group. Thank you so much, Kasia. and all the boys and girls from the Polish Scout movement from the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia.
And so many proud parents. You see them with their phones out and their cameras rolling. It's so sweet.
And I hope that more people have spread the word about tuning in
Absolutely.
on the 6ABC app.
Yes, and if you're out here, I hope somebody's also rolling the DVR at home so that you could watch it when you get back home if you're not watching with us live.
You know, October is National Polish American Heritage Month, and that was actually started here in Philadelphia, the city of First, 33 years ago. And we also are proud that Poland had the second oldest democratic constitution in the world, which was enacted on May 3rd, 1791.
You told me quickly that people in Poland are watching this live right now on the 6ABC News app, the Watch app.
Absolutely, there are. There are a few. In fact, there are two gentlemen who told me that they are going to tune in. They were very pleased that I send them the information.
That's great. These are the Polish Army veterans.
Yes. First is the commander of the district, Antoni Platak. And then we have in the line of march our military marshal, Marian Schumal, who's the commander of Post 12, and he is holding the brand new banner of the post. You see that banner?
Beautiful.
Up in the front? It is a gorgeous new banner. They had a beautiful ceremony last Sunday at St. John Cantius, a mass followed by a ceremony at Polanka's in Salem, the place we had our dinner dance yesterday. And also in the line of march are representatives of District 10, Post 12, and also Post 81 from Trenton, New Jersey.
And we hear them, the Polish Army veterans, Post 12 motorcycles, Polish Legion, about
well, I love that.
20 on bikes there.
The Polish Legion.
Yeah.
And as I see the Philadelphia Fire Department coming up, I remind everyone to change your batteries.
On your
Paul
smoke
is
alarm.
here.
That's
and
right.
Be safe. And make sure everyone that you know is also changing their battery and stay close to them.
And we also thank, of course, the fire department for their hard work and service all year long here in the city of Philadelphia. We're going to take a quick break. There's much more parade ahead of us. It is the 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade, and we'll be back with all the sights and sounds live from Logan Circle in just a few. Thank you so much for joining us for this 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Michael Blihash, who spends all year helping organize this beautiful event.
You know, we have to let everybody know that the Polish American Cultural Center Museum, which is located at 308 Walnut Street, is on its way down the street. And as you saw on that truck, that is the museum's truck, there was a sign, the man, the myth, the legend, which was telling us about our Grand Marshal, Raymond Wyszynski, which was on a Green's Ice truck.
I like the way they put that. The man, the myth, the legend.
He's quite a character. And next in line, we have St. Stanislaus Church, which is probably one of the oldest congregations in Philadelphia. Started originally in 1874 in South Philadelphia at St. Alphonsus Church, that was at 4th and Reed Street, and then in 1891 it bought a new building there at 3rd and Fitzwater Street. I want to compliment Father James Oliver, who is the pastor, and all of the people there from St. Stanislaus. And by the way, we've all heard of this person, the Solidarity priest, Blessed Jerzy Popiełuszko. Well, he was murdered by the communists in 1984 for his work with Solidarity. But he did serve at St. Stanislaus for a while in South Philadelphia back in 76. So they were honoring him the last few days, and we're very honored to welcome the Second Street Polish Society, which is another organization that does its best to keep the people together. And this is a very nice group of men. They have lots of events at the shore. They do charitable works around the holidays, Christmas time, and things that they can do to help people. And by the way, this is also the place where Polish American Social Services was found back in 1908. So it's been a very special place, South Philadelphia, for all of us. And I want to compliment our Second Street Polish Society for what they do to keep charitable work and good times within the people there in South
They
Philly.
look like a lot of fun, too.
They're good guys.
And they're followed by the Polish and Slavic Federal Credit Union, and they have something very fun with them today, a mobile branch. So if
Yes.
anyone needs to take some cash out, maybe they'll pull over. We can pop into the ATM.
Very good. I like it. And the Polish and Slavic Credit Union, by the way, they do a tremendous amount of work, and you can do all your banking online now.
Of course.
And you can do it in English and in Polish. So no matter where you live, the Polish and Slavic Credit Union is there to assist you. And as the Polish and Slavic, I want to thank Basia Milewska, who is the vice president of the Trenton branch. They opened a new branch in Trenton, New Jersey 5 years ago. And of course, we're very proud to have her with us in the line of march. And I want to thank their national leader, Bogdan Milewski, for his help with the Pulaski Day Parade in Philadelphia and for sending their mobile bank. Maybe we'll do some banking
Yes.
afterwards. They'll stay on the Parkway and we'll do it.
But they're not giving out any money today.
No. So you have to be a member? Oh, so then we better become members.
That's right. The Polish Scouting Organization, of course, you touched upon the rich tradition of Polish scouting here, and they're going to be putting on a performance for us.
Very nice. And this year, the Polish Scouts are going to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Warsaw Uprising, which actually began on October the 1st, 1944. And many young adults, including children and so many proud Poles, fought for the freedom of Warsaw and Poland, and we give them constant contact. And I want to compliment also Kasia Przybyczyn and Karolina Tembecka and also Paweł Przybyczyn for making sure that the Scouts stay together and do such great work here in our community.
And what will they be performing?
They were going to be performing the Warsaw Uprising. So as we mark the 75th anniversary of the invasion of Poland and the beginning of World War II, we're also going to be recognizing the fight to save the people of Warsaw back in 1944. They have some props, I see.
Yes, and they've been practicing and working very hard on this.
I'd like to compliment our street assistant, Richard Klimek, who is helping to make sure everything runs nice and smooth, and also compliment our parade coordinator, Teresa Romanowski. And whenever you have an opportunity, visit us on the Cultural Center internet site by going to PolishAmericanCenter.com.
And here they go. was like a Broadway performance, and that means freedom.
Freedom.
That was wonderful.
Freedom,
And we should mention, by the way, that they won the title of the Scout Tournament in Connecticut as the best Scout team on the Eastern Coast. What a distinction.
I told you, that's General Kashapshavichin.
That's amazing.
She
You
really
said,
keeps
yeah.
them
Would you
order.
call her the General?
She
is, right?
And I want everybody to know that I'm here with the lovely Alicia today, Vitarelski.
You know, a woman on Facebook, one of our viewers said, when you say it like that, it brings tears to her eyes. She gets
Beautiful.
very proud. I say, I'm Polish for the day.
Absolutely, and
And I'm
Alicia is
proud.
a very traditional name.
I like the way it sounds like that.
And coming up next, we have the Polish American Heritage Association, and they are always proud to be Polish, and they are representing the Polonia of Manayunk and Roxborough. And I want to acknowledge in the line of march is Monsignor Kevin Lawrence, who is the pastor of St. John the Baptist, St. Josephat, and St. Mary's parishes in Manayunk, uniting the people. We want to thank Monsignor Lawrence for the great positive work that he is doing there at the parish to bring the people together in a real spirit of unity and pride.
What a year of pride, in particular for the Polish community around the globe, as this year Pope John Paul II was canonized a saint.
Yes, and they are honoring St. John Paul II, now known to all, and many that I know call him St. John Paul the Great. So to members of the Polish American Heritage Association and the tri-state divisions that will be following, our thanks for all you do to keep Polonia alive and strong.
And following them in the line of march is St. Valentine's Polish.
Beautiful.
And next up in the line of march is St. Valentine's Polish National Catholic Church, and they're under the direction of the Father Andrew Bielinski, who, by the way, was once our military guest. He is a doctor in the military. And I want to compliment also their leader, Chris Kaczmarczyk, and all of the people there from St. Valentine's Church in the Frankfurt section of Philadelphia for all that they continue to do to promote Polish history, culture, and pride, which is what this parade is about. And up in the next line of march, I see it is the Kościuszko Foundation, the Philadelphia chapter. And I want to acknowledge their president is Dr. Teresa Wojcik. And I see in the line of march also that Lieutenant Commander Alfred, as well as his wife, Lieutenant Commander Marie Wojcik-Volanin, who were our military guests last year,
Yes, I
are
remember
in
them.
the line of march. They're from Philadelphia, so we're proud to welcome them back.
Yes, what a power couple.
I want to mention that we have some scholarships winners. They study in Poland each year, and that's Joanna Kaminska and also Martha Wolnicka. And I also want to thank Raymond Wyszynski, our Grand Marshal, who has set up a memorial scholarship in memory of his mom, Frances E. Wyszynski, and each year he sends girls to Poland to honor their heritage and to learn more about their heritage.
Right now we have the banners from various universities across our area. You saw Drexel University, University of Pennsylvania, all of the Polish clubs from all of our colleges and universities here, and then Miss Pennsylvania Collegiate 2015, Sierra Hack.
Very
She is
nice.
partly Polish, and it's a pageant that is based on community service and is also based scholastically. And every year, the platform is geared toward children with an anti-bullying campaign. So very proud moment for her and her family.
Very nice. Thanks to all the people from Hallahan High School, St. Joseph's Prep, Drexel University, Temple University, and the University of Pennsylvania, their Polish groups that marched in today's parade.
We are going to take a quick break. Lots of smiles here at Logan Circle. We're live with the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade, and we'll be back with more as it continues its way down the Parkway in just a few. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Michael Blehash. It is the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade. It is an absolutely picture-perfect day here at Logan Circle. The parade is making its way up the Parkway, and Coming up next, Pennsbury High School. There are 160 members of this marching band from Bucks County. Frank Mazzio, the director, and looking sharp in their uniforms today. It is going to be a beautiful performance they're going to be putting on for us. We have a front row seat, and thanks to us here at 6 ABC, you have a front row seat at home.
Absolutely.
If you're not here joining us today, and so does the Grand Marshal, and they're going to perform for him in just a moment.
Beautiful presentation.
You see the flags waving in the wind. It's just an absolutely beautiful day it turned out to be.
Beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
Members joining us today along the parade route from Bucks County.
Beautiful.
Looking sharp in those, in the white, beautiful, just so sharp.
Oh, look at that. Man, oh man. Can't be beat.
And then when you look at the background with the city of Philadelphia as the backdrop,
The
what
beautiful
could be better?
fountains, what could be better?
The skies are just picture perfect blue today.
And I would like to thank their director, who is a very wonderful man, Frank Mazzio, for coming down with the gang from the Pennsbury High School Band and helping us mark these great dates in history.
You know,
Next up is the
I just
Polish
want to mention,
National Alliance.
They met the Great Wall of China, Pennsbury High School.
Yes,
Isn't
they
that
did.
incredible?
They did. The next up is the Polish National Alliance, which was founded in Philadelphia in 1880. The national president is Frank Spula, and I want to recognize Renata Jadłowski, who is the commissioner of District 6, also Wesley Mushał, who's the Polish censor, the P&A censor, James Miszlak, a commissioner from District 6, Hetty Pinnell of Lodge 650, Philip Taraszuk, who is the president of the Council of United Polish Societies, and David Hominski, president of the Polish American Heritage Association of Delaware County. I also want to recognize Hillary Chaplitsky, former censor and historian and former president of the Polish American Congress, Eastern Pennsylvania District. Next up in the line of march is the Szymański-Rywacki Post, 546 from Chester, Pennsylvania. Walter Szymański and Wacław Rywacki lost their lives in World War I. And also I want to mention that in the line of march is the Polish Legion of America Veterans USA, Kazimierz Pulaski Post from Baltimore, Maryland. And they are followed by the P&A Lodge 650 from Chester, Pennsylvania. And I want to thank all these people too. It takes a lot of time and effort for people to come together.
Absolutely.
Make these meetings, you know, do things, put out the schedule of how they're going to meet, what they're going to do, what everyone should wear.
And I know that you
look united.
I know you start on next year's parade tomorrow.
Yes. In fact, I want to acknowledge Mayor Ed Pawlowski, who is the mayor of Allentown, Pennsylvania, as we have a Polish National Alliance Council group here from the Allentown area, from St. Peter and Paul Church in Allentown, where they teach the Polish language and culture. And I also want to recognize Polish National Alliance Council 1, 106, 166 of Philadelphia, Council 205 of Bucks County, and Council 21, as well as Lodge 238 and Council 203 and 171 from Lehigh Valley, from the Saints Peter and Paul Church in Allentown, and my best also to Mayor Ed Pulaski, a great mayor of the city of Allentown.
We have about 50 to 80 kids marching with us today, and I think that's the most beautiful thing about this parade. And
Next
of course,
up, we have St. Adalbert Church from the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia. And I'm very proud to say that the church is 110 years old this year.
Incredible, that's incredible.
And in the line of marching on the TV right now is their pastor, Father Jan Pulaski, and also with him is Father Joseph Krajewski, and their divisional marshals. People who work on our parade are Jan Shimula, Danuta Eichler, Marisha Kolenda, and these are the kind of people we need and America needs. We were talking the other day about the importance of American workers, and all of our churches, our organizations try to really help people to stay employed and get those job skills, and
keep the local economy going strong. We are going to take a quick break. The parade is making its way up the parkway. We have more marching bands coming up in just a few minutes. Do stay with us. It's the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade live from Logan Circle. We'll be right back. Big smiles and waves. It's all red and white across the parkway today as we are live from Logan Circle for the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli, along with Michael Blehash, the man behind all of this.
Well, I want to tell you, Alicia, if you would know how much these people enjoy getting this thing together. You know, no pushing them. They like to know that they're going to be out here on this day. And they're very grateful to WPVI TV6 ABC because this helps to bring tens of thousands of people. And now with all the apps and everything else, we're really going wild.
We are so proud to be a part of it. And we are back just in time for more music on the Parkway.
And we are listening to the Polish American String Band. And they meet out of their headquarters on Westmoreland Street. And they also practice out of St. Adalbert's Auditorium in the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia. It's huge. And in fact, on the 26th of October, we will be having a Polish Harvest Festival there.
Oh, I love it.
You have to come over.
Because you know the food is good.
Oh, yes.
The music is good.
11:35 until 4 o'clock. I encourage and invite everyone to stop by. And thanks also to the Polish American String Band. These guys are all volunteers. This is also another mission. They love it. They love to get out there and do their thing.
And they're celebrating 81 years.
They
strong.
also marched in the first Pulaski Day Parade.
That's incredible.
Very nice.
That's right. As this is the 81st annual parade, this is their 81st march down the route.
And I want to compliment their captain, Nick Magenta, and all of the members there from the Polish American String Band. Up next, we have the annual pilgrimage group. And by the way, this group walks from Philadelphia, Port Richmond section, to the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa over a 3-day period. And it's a day to get people together, and they have a big celebration when they get there. But it's camping on the way up, and they get 5,000 participants.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's the way to do it.
You know I love the children. It's my favorite part of the parade. I'm not, I love it all, but I love to see the little kids dressed. This is St. Adalbert's Polish Language School, and they're going to be performing for us.
And they're under the direction of President Danuta Eichler, and their dance teacher is Eric Mistel.
wonderful. Michael, this is how culture is preserved. This is how, through generations,
And that is
we
that's why the
celebrate where we're
parents
from.
and the grandparents and the teachers and the people who are willing to come out every week and be involved. These Saturday schools operate on Saturday.
Yes.
Some of them on Friday nights. So the people are very much in tune with hard work, working all week. The kids then go to school either Friday night for the Polish language or
beautiful.
Saturdays with dancing. And next up is St. Adalbert's Polish Language School, and all of their family members that make it possible. Look at that
Look at
beautiful
this group.
tribute.
Yes.
Beautiful tribute to Polish heritage.
And you see so many generations marching together, grandparents, parents, and children.
This is the way we like
wonderful.
it. The kids of the school, it's a very big school. 150 some children go on Saturdays, plus they have the Polish Scouts meet out of there and some other groups. So it really is a very nice tribute to the community. Next
Oh, look
up,
at the baby. I just have to say, is that a cute baby or what? See? This looks
oh,
like, it looks like
it's
it
a
might
Kolenda baby.
It might be her first march down the
It's
parade
Marysia
route.
Kolenda's granddaughter.
Oh, she's
Very beautiful.
Oh, they're all
Beautiful.
so sweet.
Beautiful. Oh, next up in the line of march is the Polonia of South Jersey, as you saw their banner, and they're followed by the Knights of Columbus from the Bishop John Carroll Assembly from Vineland, New Jersey, and they're led by their navigator Albert Krakowski. And this is a group of the Knights of Columbus, and I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Henryk Michalkiewicz, who is our representative to the Polish American Congress. He is a past Grand Marshal of our parade, and my compliments to all of them for all they're doing to make sure that they keep the Polish heritage alive there in the Vineland, New Jersey area as well. Coming up next is the Polish Arts Club of Trenton, New Jersey, and I want to compliment their president, John Bogdan, and their divisional marshals, William Mushinsky, Paul Bassi, Linda Everett, and Donna Shanders. And we also have the group Ogniwo, which is a group of children, 105 students from kindergarten to high school age, that get together every week to learn the Polish language.
That is so wonderful. And we welcome them here from Trenton, New Jersey.
And do I see now the people from St. Joseph's Parish in Camden, New Jersey.
And a lot of little ones.
A lot of little
Some
ones
of them
are-
walking the parade route, some of them getting a ride in the
And
strollers.
St. Joseph's Church is another one. And by the way, I want to mention their pastor, Father Paweł Krzyszkiewicz, is celebrating his 50th birthday this year.
Oh,
So
happy birthday.
I'd like to
How
hear
do we
it.
say happy birthday in Polish?
100 lat.
100 lat. 100 lat, Father.
May you live 100 years.
That's right.
And St. Joseph's Church is 122 years old in the Camden section of Philadelphia, and they have a beautiful relic of Blessed St. John Paul II, now a very internationally renowned individual. And St. Joseph's Church in Camden, New Jersey is also represented by Anna Radom, who is the parish manager, and Daniel Wiśniewski. And also the parishioners of St. Joseph's work very hard to keep the people together with all sorts of events. And I want to mention the fact that Helen Lubash and Adele Gurski are also very involved with the parishioners. And on this float that you see passing by,
Tell me about this float.
this is honoring the 25th anniversary of freedom in Poland, Solidarity, and they're singing and playing on their accordions, Żeby Polska była Polska, which means let Poland enjoy its independence. And of course, it's a tribute to Lech Wałęsa, who was the leader of Solidarity.
That was the Westmont Accordion Club performing Solidarity. And we have so much more to bring you from this 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade. And we'll have it as this march comes up the Parkway in just a few minutes. Stay with us right here on 6 ABC. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Michael Blihash. It's the 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade, and this is the Polish National Alliance of Cumberland County, group number 3106.
And I must mention again that Henryk Michalkiewicz is our regional representative of the tri-state Polonia. And I want to mention that in this group is Dorotka and Albert Krokowski and Christine Kuzmine. And they have several groups, and the choir is going to sing. That is a selection rota, Yagzucim Zemi, which means we can never allow our land to be taken away from us by the Polonia Choir.
And don't forget your ancestral homeland, you told me. And that's what we're doing here today. We're really celebrating the culture. It's so rich here in Philadelphia.
Next week we'll be celebrating Everybody Loves Italian.
That's right. The
And
Columbus
today
Day
Everybody
Parade.
Loves Polish.
1 week from today. It's such a diverse city, and we're so proud to be a part of all of these events.
And I would like to say that our next group is the Polish American Heritage Association of Montgomery County, and I'm very happy to welcome them to our parade. Included in the line of march is Sharon Novitsky, who is the Assistant Grand Marshal, and their divisional marshals include Kathy Botzella, Anthony Botzella, Marianne Collison, Marianne Janoska Collison, and also joining them in the line of march is Kathy Puzio Smith and Aggie Janoski.
And the children are going to perform.
Definitely we're going to have a beautiful performance by the Słoneczniki. I'd like to also mention Father Thaddeus Gurka, who is in the line of march.
And these children are going to be singing the Ave Maria of Our Lady of Częstochowa.
Yes. Now, Alicia, you were in Częstochowa, Poland.
I was, many years ago.
And you know how beautiful that site is.
And look how beautiful these children look today. This is their 7th year in the parade. Kathy and Anthony Bochella, choreographers and artistic directors.
Now we can walk this for the 3 years, sunflowers. This is the 7th year of the parade.
Mater Domini,
Oh, they
Beautiful
are
selection.
precious.
Oh.
They're precious. And I just learned that that means sunflower. You know, I learn something here every year.
Słoneczniki.
Słoneczniki.
Very nice.
Sunflower, little sunflowers
And
today.
many of their activities are surrounding Sacred Heart Parish in Swedesburg, Pennsylvania, that was founded by Polish immigrants in 1907, and also St. Mary's Church in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, which was founded in 1905. And I see in the car, we also have Monsignor George Majaros and Father Timothy O'Sullivan, who are from Sacred Heart Church in Swedesburg, Pennsylvania.
We love the classic cars. It's not a parade without a good classic car. Oh, and Eddie Biagay, as he does every year.
He absolutely loves to play. Now this guy has his own radio show, Eddie Biagay, and he is also a performer. He did a great job at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa during their annual Polish festival, greeting the people. I mean, this is an entertainer extraordinaire.
Oh, absolutely. And he'll be singing all the way up the parade route.
He's singing Szła dzieweczka do laseczka. That means the young girl went into the forest.
And then what
Picking
happens
some
next?
berries and doing... And next up in the line of march is St. Laurentius area, Fishtown, Philadelphia. And they are from the Polish American Heritage Association of Fishtown. Historic St. Laurentius Church from the Fishtown area was founded in 1882. It's the oldest Polish church in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia.
Beautiful.
I want to acknowledge Miles Coop as the Assistant Grand Marshal, and also the Divisional Marshals Peter Marszelak and Linda Jakubowski, Elaine Knight, and Carol Bennett, and also Dwayne Rutkowski, who is the Fishtown area Polish American Heritage Month representative. And I want to say that historic St. Laurentius Church was founded by Polish Americans in 1882, and it continues to be a focal point in the Fishtown section of Philadelphia that has united Polish Americans and people of many nationalities.
Yes.
It's been a very favorite place. Many of my own family and friends are longtime supporters and members of the church, historic St. Laurentius, and they do adhere to the ideals represented by the faith, freedom, peace, justice, and community. So my compliments to the people of St. Laurentius and the school children from St. Laurentius for the beautiful presentation in the parade today.
Since 1882.
1882, I'm telling you.
And we're celebrating so much rich Polish culture here today. It's the 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade, and we'll be bringing you more of the sights and sounds in just a few minutes right here on 6ABC. It is an absolutely picture-perfect day here in Logan Circle. The skies are blue. The 81st annual Pulaski Day Parade is making its way up the parkway, and we have family, friends, and generations of people celebrating Polish heritage and culture
tons
today.
of people watching on TV and on phones and everything else.
Right?
We've come to a new age
in
the world.
Yes, you can watch us on the Watch app. We're giving you a front row seat to all of the action, and this is St. John Cantius Parish Division coming up next.
From the Bridesburg section of Philadelphia, founded in 1892, and their pastor is Father Joseph Zingaro. And I want to say happy birthday to Father Zingaro, who's celebrating a birthday this week. And also mentioned in the line of march as the divisional marshals are Reverend Konstanty Pruszyński, Phyllis Rooney, Kathleen Leszewski, Eva Patek-Jasz, and Jerzy Galecki, and also Jagoda Rojek, Krzysztof Mozdenek, Elżbieta Mita, and Marysia Pietach, and Beata Zuk. Those are the people who helped to make this division possible. And of course, Father Joe Zingaro is there in the line of march with one of his two dogs.
Oh, I saw. I love it when the four-legged friends also make it their way down the march.
So I see here
cute.
that the Polish Scouts are coming down the street, and they are going to honor St. John Paul II, also known as St. John Paul the Great. So many people tell me that St. John Paul the Great is so well respected throughout the world.
Absolutely.
And the boys and girls from the Scouts are going to perform Czerwone Maki na Monte Cassino, marking the anniversary of the Battle of Monte Cassino, and that was 70 years ago. You know, Alicia, that was another demonstration. This is teaching our young people, and I praise their families and their scout leaders, teaching them about events that happened in their
history.
ancestral homeland.
Yes.
Many of these children may have family and friends, but an event like this is far beyond anything they would remember or even know about without these particular schools promoting this type of stuff. And coming up next is St. John Cantius Polish Language School, and I'd like to announce their president, Anna Pasek, and also thank all of the people there from the St. John Cantius Polish Language School for what they do. This is, I said, this is a Friday afternoon school.
Yes, a Friday night.
They start at 5 and continue till 8.
Which is beautiful because they go to school 5 days a week and then they spend their Friday nights learning the language and the history.
And they love to party at St. John Cantius Polish Language
We like
School.
to hear
They're
that.
always having some kind of zabava to have the people, and the sisters are very good to teach the Polish language, and the parents are very involved. My compliments to everyone involved there, and that's way young people are going to know about their heritage and participate. And at an event like this here on WPVI helps us to bring that also to the general public. It's not only Polish people watching, but people of many nationalities who love these parades. It's something different, something positive. I see coming up next in the line of march is the Polish Beneficial Association, and I want to recognize their president, Loretta Zakanis, also their chaplain, Father Joseph Zingaro, Christine Kaszubski, Mary Ann Stone is a director, Walter Drajewski is a director, Joseph Jankowski, Jane Maciejewski, and Anna Teska, all involved to make sure that the Polish Beneficial Stowarzyszenie Kasy is always there to help to promote. And this is an insurance organization started 116 years ago. It was called Kasa po Śmierci, which means a burial fund after death, that people had a separate fund. And that is something that was very well known as the Polish immigrants came, Kasa po Śmierci, and very nice. And my thanks to the PBA for helping to bring all this to the people's attention through their publications and their sponsorships. Next up is in the line of march is the Polish Police Association of Philadelphia, founded in 1975, and they are along with their banner, and they're honoring Polish heroes who continue. Of course, a Polish hero is St. John Paul II. They're also honoring officers Gary Skursky, John Pawlowski, and Stephen Lichbinski. The president of the organization is Frank Szyminski, and the divisional marshals are Edward McCluskey and Joseph Gurka. And thanks to everyone there. I see the girl from the Wyszynski Scholarship Award, Nicole Valenti, and she is the 15th recipient of the award. And also in the line of march, I see, is the Dance Kids Studio.
Yes, and
this is a group of Polish Americans up from the Northeast, and they're going to do some dancing for us.
You know, I received notes from so many of their parents on my Facebook page that they'd be here today. So the Dance Kids Dance Studio are going to be performing a multi-style dance routine to the song Run the Wild Night. Jennifer McGranahan is the owner and artistic director, and here they go. Run the Wild Night, the Dance Kids Dance Studio. They are the home of the #1 Dance Kids competition team in the area, and they were great. Lots of energy. And so much more of the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade to bring you as it makes its way up the Parkway. We're live from Logan Circle. We'll be back in just a few.
That was really great.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. How do we say? Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Dobry popołudniu. Have a wonderful afternoon.
And we are having a wonderful afternoon and beyond here as we are live at Logan Circle. It's the 81st Annual Pulaski Day Parade, and coming up the Parkway now, the Polish Eagle Sports Club from the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia, organized back in 1954, so they're celebrating their 59th anniversary this year.
Beautiful place to go. They have lots of activities throughout the year. You can rent a hall, you can have your own party, christening, weddings, whatever. And I'd like to compliment their president and their grand marshal, Jerzy Marszejczyk, and Mr. Majewski as well, Jerzy Majewski, and Maria Laginski and Maria Mardura are also in the line of march with the Polish Eagle Sports Club. And I want to thank their float committee. They are honoring the Polish Harvest Festival.
And they're having fun.
And Mirek Sudala is playing, and their festival queen is Izabela Sudala, and she is Miss Polish Eagle Sports Club 2014.
Very cool. And tell me about the DJ playing on this float.
Oh, that's Mr. Sudala, and he loves to play.
DJ Gregors?
No, it's a DJ Sudala.
Oh, DJ Sudala.
Yes.
Oh, it sounds great.
And next, in the line of march, look at that. You just want to go up and party.
You do.
On
You
that
want to
float.
party with them.
Next up in the
Look at
line
these
of
guys.
march is the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. They are 59 years there in Doylestown. It's called America's Częstochowa, and they have a great festival every year, bringing in about 30,000 people. And this is their historic reenactors. And they have a group of people that constantly reenact as the old time people of the period. And I'd like to mention that Father Karol Jarząbek was on 5:30 this morning for the Mass here on WPVI TV6.
That's right.
And also in their division is Kasia Akson, Elżbieta Majdosz, Father Bart, and Halina Rzepska. And whenever you have an opportunity, you can check out polishshrine.com and see everything that's going on there at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa. The reenactors always present themselves during their national festival, which is on Labor Day weekend and the following weekend as well. And the children from Our Lady of Częstochowa Polish Language School are also with us. And I want to compliment Father Karol Jarząbek, who is their director, and they are performing a beautiful dance from the southern region of Poland.
Oh, this is just so beautiful, and I love the camaraderie that they show, and teaching the young boys and girls to dance together at such a young age is so wonderful, Michael.
Now, if anyone in the audience would like to know more about the different schools, they can call our office, call the Polish American Cultural Center Museum at 308 Walnut Street, which is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there they have a picture of Our Lady of Częstochowa, their patron. I also want to mention that if you need information about any of these organizations, just call the museum at 215-922-1700, Monday through Friday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Now we have the Associated Polish Home Division of Northeast Philadelphia. It's located at 9150 Academy Road, and it was founded in 1900, so celebrating 114 years this year. It's just incredible.
It's amazing how many of these groups continue to unite people, all generations, Polish Americans, Polish immigrants of the last 5, 10, 25 years, people who've come to make America their home. I salute all of the teachers, the organizers, and in their line of marches, their Assistant Grand Marshal Andrew Wiśniewski, John Wiśniewski, David Zagórski, Debbie Majka, and Paweł Kwaśniewski. Well, a beautiful performance known as the Trojak, and it's great to see a beautiful performance like this by the boys and girls
So
from the Adam Mickiewicz Polish Language School. Their principal is Debbie Majka, their instructor is Michalina Górał, and their teachers are Stefan Skorczynski and Dana Szaraszewicz.
And followed by another performance
By the Marcela Kochańska-Sembryk Chorus, and that is under the presidency of Debbie Majka as well. And let's listen what they are going to sing. Very nice. Under the direction
Beautiful.
of David Zagórski. And thank you, David, and all the members of the Marcela Kochańska Sembre Chorus, an award-winning group representing the group here from Philadelphia. And we thank them for all that they do to keep Polish music alive. Coming up in the next line of march is the Polish Heritage Society of Philadelphia, and they sponsor many events throughout the year. The president is Marie Hanush, and they're celebrating their 48th anniversary of service, promoting Polish art and culture, sponsoring exhibits, and they meet at the Associated Polish Home. I'd also like to note that there will be a Polish Poppy Festival next Saturday and Sunday there from 1 until 7 p.m. each day. That'll be at the Associated Polish Home, 9150 Academy Road in Northeast Philadelphia, where you'll enjoy music, food, art displays, and all sorts of entertainment. Do spread the word. That's next Saturday, the 11th, and next Sunday, the 12th. Well, also coming up next, in the Associated Polish Home, I see that we are going to be welcoming the Polish Gazeta, the Klub Polski Gazeta, and also the Polish Families Association, and they have 24 members right now. And up on the screen before you is the PKM Polish Folk Dancers.
Love it.
And they were founded in 1915, so next year's 100th anniversary.
Beautiful. The PKM Polish Folk Dancers, founded in 1915, 99 years strong, and boy, do they look great. They bring big energy here to this parade, Michael.
They must be having those energy drinks
That's
or something.
right, yes.
But no, for 99 years they've been promoting. They were started as a social club and supporting education and scholarships, and of course their dance group is many years in the making, and I would like to compliment their artistic director, and that is Kasia Grzym, and also salute their assistant grand marshal, Elizabeth Piaszczyk and Joseph Krawczyk, and thanks to all of the people coming in. And this is Klub Gazety Polskiej, honoring the great Polish voice of our area. I also would like to mention that we had Miss PKM in the line of march, and she is Monika Klimek, who is the daughter of our Polish stage manager, Richard Klimek.
Wonderful.
And her grandparents are out here on the parade today. Very honored to have her. She participated for a long time at St. Adalbert's Polish Language School, and she was an active member of the PKM dance group, and now she's attending Duquesne University.
Beautiful.
And I want to thank her dad, Richard, and her mom, Dorothy.
And
These are the
the
Janoschik Polish folk dancers. And I want to thank the Janoschik Polish folk dancers. They were founded in 1971. Their president is Allison Fick, and I want to thank Ted Leszczynski, who has been a great pusher behind the dance group for many years. Their assistant grand marshal was Kathleen Koval-Dim, and I'd like to compliment their divisional marshals, Gerard Senna, Linda Bershek Senna, and Guyof Selling, and Nina Edelman. But of course, their dance director is Monique Legray, and she is the wife of the founder of the group, Dr. Maury Layton, who has done unbelievable work for all these years promoting great Polish music and dance.
And you know what I love about Michael Blihash? He actually knows every person who comes down this parade route. He's mentioning them by name, but these are like your closest friends, and that's why this parade is so special.
It is very special, and I have to tell you, I see our Grand Marshal walking in the back there. I guess he's going to join the Polonaise. As we close off the parade today, I want to say thank you, Alicia Witarelski dzisiaj, and I want to thank Gary Dowdles. I want to thank Terry Belford. I want to thank all the management, April, Cardi Sip, everybody, Bernie, Trznica, and everybody. You say it differently.
We do. We say Prezenica, but I like how you say it like that.
Yeah, with that proper European touch. But I want to thank Bernie, and he's a great personality. I see all the great things that he does at ABC. And by the way, I'm going to be asking Alicia to do more with us on our American Workers campaign. You can always check out our broadcast on the radio by going to AmericanWorkersRadio.com.
Made in the USA.
And if you need anything, don't hesitate to contact the Polish American Cultural Center Museum at 308 Walnut Street in historic Philadelphia, 215-922-1700.
Well, we end here with a beautiful performance of the Polonaise, the 81st annual parade.